I'm beginning. It's syncing stuff. I don't really know. Resume. So here we are. So yeah. So if you look at all my cool guy things being whatever my title, it says blind first playthrough. That's for the people who actually want to know things about the game and what the fuck's going on. Then I have being a person means making mistakes, which both will make it acceptable that I will not be playing optimally, and there's a little bit of a discussion piece and for people to reflect on how that's actually an important thing to not be perfect, which some people struggle with a lot. So we have like, oh, we could go over here, or we can talk to a person, and I feel like talking to people doesn't take you out of anything, but it does cause more cause and effect events. So if you like avoid talking to people, then more things will just kind of happen, but you could influence things by using the talk word. So we're gonna go use the talk words every time. Dead Frontier. Oh, I either played that with Crimsonish and or saw maybe you stream it at some point. I hope Crimsonish swings by. He's off work for a few days, and I'm gonna go hang out with him tomorrow. But he'd be able to confirm it if you have to stream it. Okay, well then it wasn't you. I think I played it. It's just like a bird's eye view type thing where you just run around like room to room or screen to screen, and you just like spin and shoot things, right? Like a stick shooter. Now, Volts, I love when you do things. You're great. Yep, there's the Relaxatron people. Ooh, Saturday. I hope to stream anyway. Just like regular, whatever. It might be like late afternoon. But I will be doing the Darkest Dungeon thing on the Relaxatron team on Bloodspilla's channel on Saturday. Saturday is confirmed. More of the Darkest Dungeon action. It's been a couple weeks off because people have been busy and whatever, but yep. Alright, so Rook is like, yo, Doc, you find anyone? A few. I sent him inside. Gods, this is bad. About Gil. It was my fault. He was a good fighter for his age. No family. I thought, I've forgotten what it's like facing Dredge. Apparently there's like an achievement. It's like against all odds, and it's like have Gil or whatever his name is, the little boy dude man, survive the game. So apparently the game will constantly throw events at you where you can make choices, and apparently there's some route that will make him survive all the events that try to murder him. And my very first event, I failed. So it's good. Yeah, I got to be 3D, and a sequel's in the works, which is changing to an over-the-shoulder shooter. Interesting. So it's going to go from top-down to third-person. It's very interesting. I feel like that changes the entire gameplay experience. I'm out of practice, Rick. Look, it's not don't worm the way I'm talking about Dredge. This should be the time to start talking. I can tell you they rarely stop for rest. Sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tipping over tired, women and children. Then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? That's the Menders. I wasn't there. But I know you fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for one lifetime. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay it on me. Come on, let's get inside. Wow, you sound like a bitch. It's going to be on Steam this time as well. Oh, nice, dog. Snap, snap, snippity, snoop, stop. Stippity, blippity, bloop. Should have gotten a glass of water, but I didn't. Yeah, we'll just do that at some point for a doohickey. Oh, God. Turned off my doobob. We should leave that doobob on to encourage people and remind them that there are things. Okay. Start. Language. Credits. A Great Hall is where they want me to go. Market Heroes. That's like my camp, right? I think that's what this is. Ah, it is. Items at the bottom of the roster, principally equip them. Hitters that you rank. Promote your units to equip higher rank items. Okay. So I put the ring on the boy, and the boy got wrecked. So I guess I lost that item. So apparently, if I were to ever play this again, don't give anything to the boy because it would probably be dead. But I gave him a good item too because I thought I wanted him to survive. So I lost that item. It was her bracelet. So whoops. Let's promote Rook. Learn your stance. Increase your rank item. Let's do it. Alright, Rook. Boy! I take pleasure in gutting you. Boy! Take pleasure in gutting you. Boy! Ta-da! We'll do that. Sorry. I think choosing a different option like shooting or calling out would have changed the situation. I think you're right, and I'm fascinated and impressed, Volts, that you recalled those other two options. Because I rushed with the axe. Because I was like, I believe in me. But yeah, I don't know if the other options... I mean, obviously one of the two other options would have helped better. But I don't know which one would have. We came from the market, which was fucked. And we're supposed to go to the Great Hall. So we'll do that. But I am impressed that you recalled that, man. Chieftain with the face tattoo. Rook, thank the gods you made it. The Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I have it. When the depths are going on, dredge milling around, ransacking houses. The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. Ah! She's all super bright colored. She's a blonde with all white. Oh!
Free bits.
Free bits? Aw, they let you watch ads so much now. I mean, they'll be like, you're allowed to watch one ad, and that's it. But at least you get to watch ads. How's it going, Janzer? Thanks for the bits. You murdered a fourth of count! It's like both of his arms or like a leg and like a little bit of his stomach or something. But you murdered a quarter of them. No, yeah, exactly. Thanks for the host, Janzer. Appreciate it. I may be dumb, but I sometimes surprise myself. Ah, you're not dumb! You just say silly things, that's all. Speaking of, I'm gonna do this thing. With this thing and the Janzer thing. Janzer may stream this weekend. He plans on it. Who knows how life and internet will allow. So check him out. You can do some cool people things. Or some totally garbage things that I will think are amazing. And there's the Volts guy, who's been doing some cool guy things as well. Check them both out. And we're going to see what's up for the weekend. Everybody's gonna do things for the weekend. Mama, mama, mama. That's not how the words go. Well, they meant they were here. Why did they attack? No, I would have spoke to the list. I made some decisions, but tell me straight. What would you do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done. Rook? I trust Ivor on this. Is not a decision I care to make. I think we can hold out. No, but that's dumb. I'm going to go with the guy who apparently doesn't know anything about what he's talking about because... yeah. Let's get everybody the fuck out. If we got to stay and fight, that's fine. Stay and fight. No, man! Stay and fight. No, man. Home movies reference there. Chieftain sighs it. deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. Man, he just aged in like one sentence. Wow, we said some fucking magical shit. Make him be all like, I'm old now. I imagine us fighting back, saving the town. But nonsense. Ivor's right, of course.
Count Chocula is shockingly the bitty titty boss.
Bitty titty boss, I love it. I don't know who you are, but you're about to get chlamydia. Oh my god, he says it to Deion Sanders. It's fantastic. It's a shockingly bitty titty boss. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god. You guys say the most beautiful things. You can't just wait to be slaughtered, Well, where do we go? The Dredge are coming down from the north. Frostviller to the west. It's close. And it has walls. Ooh, walls are important. I mean, these structures have walls, but those have, like, real walls. Like, made of stone or some shit, probably. And they're, like, tall, probably, and all that jazz. And then to be free of... In one push, nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. Well, what do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostfurler. It's like suicide. That's what the chief says. He was right. I'll hope a distraction. What if we set the town on fire as we left? Do we abandon the storehouse? I don't care about any of these questions. Let's fuck it. Yeah, let's go with it. We're 100% going to go with the dude with the horns. Let's do it. Cheatham thinks for a long moment. I didn't ask for advice just to ignore it. Promise you're not throwing your lives on this. That wasn't part of my plan. Ivor? Nope. Then I'm coming with you. I'm the chieftain's wife. That catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin, but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave when you're clear. It's a pretty badass chiefess. Those are balls to the walls. Wait, what about coming on the chieftain's wife? Hey, she's already white, man. She just splattered in white. If you know what I'm saying. Whew. That blonde is white all over. Symbiotic and Vampy Lilith, thanks for the retweets. You guys are great. That finds you before you have a chance to find her. I know what you're doing. You have to let me come with you. Don't leave me. Please, I'll be good. Not this time. It's too dangerous. Okay, Alette. Just promise to listen. Yeah, let's do that. Since she's all like, I'm a child, we're going to be like, child at you. But we're going to let her do it. I promise. Let's go. Remember, we're not trying to fight them all. We're just getting their attention. Bitch, don't tell us our plans. We tell you the plans. Didn't I just tell you you need to listen? Be right back. I may have misheard something. Nope. Yes. You step into the town courtyard where you can already see Dredge in every direction. Zombies! Ivor starts banging his shield and swearing at them. Oh, why you gotta swear at them? What the... Can't you just yell? Like, maybe you can just yell nice things to get their attention. We like candy! You all have valuable... I don't know what they are. I don't know if they have souls or thoughts or feelings or whatever. I don't know. Just yell nice things. We kill a few, and the rest will follow. You steel yourself for a tough fight. We're talking downtown. That sounds dangerous. We have an out of the leaf. A dilef. Yo, what's your item do? Maybe you don't deserve it. 10% chance to do twice the strength damage. I feel like maybe I should give that to someone with a bow. Maybe. What are your abilities? Let's learn more about you. Chieftain Scrogger was considered one of the luckier men in town when he wooed the beautiful daughter of a well-known fighter. These days, most people consider him a lucky man for marrying someone who knows how to run a town. Utterleaf. Sky Striker. What's your ability do? Sky Striker. Rain of Arrows. Nice. It secretly selects an unoccupied tile on the floor and fires up to 3 arrows in the air. If an enemy passes through the selected tile, they are hit by the falling arrow, doing normal strength damage and stopping them in their tracks, ending their turn. Rain of Arrows can be used offensively, defensively, to protect allies, and in general, most effective when forcing an opponent to second-guess his actions. Smart use of the ability can potentially lock down an entire team. Ooh, I like that a lot. Also, what I'm thinking is not doing it as them passing through, like movement. I wonder if you can like do the knockbacks through it, and if it will still hit them. That would be fucking cool. Because 2 of my bitches do knockbacks. Ooh, tactical happenings with the shoving together. It's like double penetration, but with tactics. I really know how to run a town, if you know what I'm saying, run a town, whore. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna leave things. Okay, so here's the world. It's round. Cool, ready for battle. Up there. There we go. What's the battle look like? What am I fighting? We're about to know, but it's gotta load first. Aha! Okay, we're on the edges, so we got them surrounded. That changes everything about what I was thinking. Okay, but we can move my people anywhere. Big Guy Tubbs McGee sucks. Okay, we gotta do... Okay. Hold on. Okay, so it's letting me jump across. Let's do this. Alright, I don't want you to get super dead either, sir. Now we could divide them, but I'd rather not. Archers are a little bit weaker. She has a move that shoots like straight. Yeah, that guy's gonna need his armor to get all sorts of fucked. I put both my archers. Oh, good. There, right there. And I'm gonna move you over. Right there. Where's Tubbs? Move you over one more, Tubbs. All right, go. All right. I felt it. We did it. Oh my gosh, you're huge. What? That has to be intentional. That's too like spot on. New Vegas. Oh my gosh, you're huge. Fuck. What was there's got to be a specific context to that. I'm trying to think. New Vegas. Is there something that we do when then an enemy gets larger? Maybe. Or like in Fallout 3, even though it's a different game, there's a spot where there's like a teddy bear in a shopping cart cage, and if you open it up and you take it out, you're like, oh yeah, I did it, I freed it. Turn around, there's a super mutant behemoth. I don't know. Either way, it's a good quote. So bravo to whoever the fuck added that one. These are just when your mom's dick is offline. That one is clearly me shouting back at the game. Alright. Yeah, let's see the dude that's closest. Where can he move? There we go. He moves after 3 of us. He can already reach us. That guy can reach... Same as where Rook is. What about these fuckers? 1 less than Rook. Okay. I feel like the tub dude, that guy, the big guy, who's going to move next, is going to have some awkward movement. He's going to have to zigzag through those guys. No. Move. That guy can move here to where Rook is. I don't think any of them can attack diagonally, so I'm going to move here. And I'm going to end my turn. Yep, I knew he would have to zigzag. Alright. I'll murder you and your family later! That sounds kinky. What is your attack? 2. So he can stand away from somebody and force them to move up to him. How much willpower do you have? 5 out of 5? There's no point in having you rest then. I'm gonna move here. You have 4 out of 4 willpower. Alright, let's see here. He will probably move and engage him. Look at these two fuckers. They're not gonna be able to move anywhere because Tubbs is in the way. But then Tubbs will move after the big guy. So Tubbs can move 2 spots in front of where Rook is. So he can move up to there. So let's move there and do a ranged attack. Oh, we can't hit anybody. That's okay. We're just doing some turn wasting. Just kind of see. That guy can only move straight down then. Alright, so we got our archers though. We can do archer things. Let's go ahead and use the willpower. Just chip away at that armor. Like a boss. Why? Nice. And I feel like no matter how these people end up moving, that big guy is definitely going to move here. So he's going to move straight down. So let's do that here. Yeah, because I can position other people to assist with that movement and drawing. Let's do it there. Whoop. Oh, cool. It leaves it marked so you don't have to remember. That's very nice of them. Who's going to go next? Tubbs. He'll probably move up and then get stopped, so that's fucking cool. Then it'll be his turn. That guy who's close. Then Rook. Then that guy that's close. Alright. I don't think I can get an extra rest from this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Whoop! There it is. Stops him in his traps. In his tracks. Traps. Traps! Alright. Tail. Kicks him back. Everything that he'll move from here on will cause him damage. Alright, well, who we got next? He's gonna move up. He'll probably attack the spearmen. So I'm gonna move right up into that damage. I'm gonna fucking get crazy up in this bitch. Everybody will attack him that can, which is like everyone and their mother. Boom. He's gonna take some hits. That's okay. That way the spearman does not take hits. Glaven! Why you no copy, internet? That has to do with meta. I remember that one. The meta one. Why you no copy, internet? Like, why you no copy the internet? Like, people wondering why I am being a guy who does things. There we go. This guy. That's gonna unfortunately hit Rook, even though it do some good amount of damage. Bonus damage to targets who have lost armor if the archer has not moved. So he's already lost armor. So let's go ahead and hit him again for more armor, and then we'll just move Rook next turn and let her do that. I just have those two as the attack options? Okay. Let's do this one. Bam. Because I figured he would end up moving there. That stops him, so he can't attack me. I don't want to block in Rook, though. So we're going to do this, and we're going to knock this motherfucker back. No, don't attack him. There you go, attack him. Fuck your armor, get the fuck back there. He took 2 bleed damage because he had to move 2 to get to me. We're actually in a pretty decent spot as this guy, so we're going to go ahead and impale him, knock him the fuck back, make him bleed. He'll bleed for an extra damage there. So he was unable to hurt Rook. We're going to get Rook to back the fuck out of that hot garbage of a spot. Do 3 to him because his armor is so low. Let's go ahead and hit him for 4. And then Adet gets a turn. And Child of Light! What? Yep. I was like, what is Glaven? Yeah, and then I did it. That was an emotional equivalent of a blowjob. Yep, in Child of Light. I think quote 0 is about the flute. So I think that's got to be towards the end where something really good happened. Like, it makes you feel warm and fuzzy. There we go. So we'll kill this fucker. Fuck this shit on out. Oh, you're dead to me. Alright. Who do we have? That guy's turn, his turn, his turn. Okay, so he'll get to move. I wonder if, I want to know if I can set it directly, like, where he is, and then as he retreats, if somebody else moves, it does. But I think we'll have to save that, and we're going to attack. What is her? She only has a break of 1, huh? She's not doing a lot of damage here. It's going to be his turn. He can't quite get to anyone, but it will be the big guy's turn. I'm gonna play with this. I'm gonna see if no, I can't reach that far. All right. Let's chip away at this guy's armor. Do the best you can. His turn next. Alright. How much health do you have? You only have 6 left, huh? We can attack diagonally though, right? Yes, we can. So let's move here. And attack this guy for his armor. Use 2, so his armor is super fucked. Alright. Man, have a good stream. I'll be back later if still online. Sounds good, Janser. Thanks for hanging out, dude. That was a couple minutes ago. I apologize if I missed you. But have a good one, dude. I really appreciate you being here. Super dead. Oh man, it's getting super fucked. There we go. Bam! can't set it on people. Oh, damn. Yeah, like motherfuckers all sorts of out of town. It's your break too. He's gonna get their turn. He's gonna get his turn first, then him. Okay, well he won't kill Spearman, but Spearman's gonna be hella wrecked. Spearman will get the kill before he does, but he'll get to attack. You know what? It's going to be better for me to kill this guy. Alright. Big guy next, then Rook. And that guy. So he can't get to that spot. So I'm gonna have him move to this spot so he's out of reach of the big guy and have him kill this guy. That's alright, I'm okay with this. And then he will have everybody attack him, which will be 4 of them. And he lost armor this time, I think. Wait, what? Oh, is he too close? But she can do this, though, right? And then he'll be dead next turn. I'm gonna probably take a hit, but... Oh, nice. I get more turns. Ah! Welcome back, Volts. Oh, nice. You can hit him into that. That's awesome. I'm going to impale him back into the group. And that way, if he wants to come back, he's going to take bleed damage. Oh, he went over there and he took bleed damage anyway. So, everybody will get a turn before him. How much health does he have left? Let's give Rook things. He has 1 health. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna let Rook rest. I'm gonna let her rest. I'm gonna let Archer Lady get the kill. Nope, unnecessary. Hooray! Ha! Sky Striker. Yeah, she's the new character, so I was like, if I get a kill with her, there's probably an achievement, so. I think everybody got a kill, right? Yeah, every single teammate got a kill. I think there's only 5. Promotion, tempered by blood, pain, resolve. What? Tempered by blood, ready for promotion. Renown and shit. Morale improved, yeah! Go team. You You have no problem getting the dredge to follow. Things begin to look dicey, but you're eventually able to elude them in the thick woods, where they have difficulty keeping up. You climb to an overlook and wait for the caravan to appear. An hour later, Odalith is the first to spot them. There! She points to the road. As you rejoin them, you can tell there is trouble. Some people wounded, others missing. A group has gathered near the rear of the caravan. Odalith walks beside a covered figure in the open wagon. Old fool, she says through clenched teeth. I should have stayed with him. The chieftain's death hits you like a blow to the gut. You continue on to Frostvaler in silence. Alet's hand firmly in your own. Being Rook. 20 renown! Holy balls cocks! Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backward to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. Gotta pull them together, says Iver. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least Godstone. The path should just be ahead. Slow pace so everybody can catch up. Keep a steady pace. Rally the caravan with a speech. Simon for the day is going to use more of my supplies. I only have 17. And I have a shit ton of people, so we can't do that. But they have shit that we need, so we're going to slow. So we're going to still continue to make progress, and might just maybe a little slower. So we still might lose some of our supplies, but less than if we stop for a day, which would probably boost morale. And we're not going to keep a steady pace, which means they could fall off. And we're not going to give a speech because that might help morale, but doesn't fucking help shit at all. So we're going to slow the pace so everybody can catch up. Give there's a chance to find us. You tell those around you at the front. You beckon the stragglers to pick up their feet, eventually bringing the caravan back together. However, many curse the slower pace and the lost time. Yep, figured I'd lose morale, but look at how many fucking... I only have 5 supplies. Can't be fucking losing supplies, motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers are just gonna have to struggle bus it, and other motherfuckers are just gonna have to deal with it. Y'all can be all about shit, but it's either be or starve to death. So suck a dick. Look at how cool that thing is. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the Godstone of... What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Chieftain did what I suggested, and look what he got for it. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. Choices. How am I supposed to do that? What if we run into more dredge? But you're the dredge killer. That's... fuck you. Whatever. What do we do if we run into more dredge? You mean when? I'll be honest with you. These men can't take on dredge by themselves. I expect we'll lose 2 for every slag we take down. So we run? Only if you want to lose women and children. We're going to have to fight. And there are going to be deaths. Gods be damned! Why is this happening? Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care, I can tell. Men are a plague on this world, worse than any dredge as far as I can tell. Racist! Racist! Right here. Chat. Here it comes.
Wow. That's pretty racist, but correct.
I guess that's true. He's got a point. Men are weaker than Varl. Yep, it's true. Alright. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Iver. We're friends because we hate people. Hooray. Everybody loves hating people. You sleep poorly. The sun forever stuck to an eternal bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. Morale declined! Godstone looms overhead. The massive eyes of looking the same direction as you. Inspect the stone. Get ready. Inspect the stone! The Withered Stone doesn't see many visitors, not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings, out of habit more than anything else now that the gods are dead. Was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says before running back to her tent. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm till she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually, the camp is broken down, and it's time to move on to Frostviller. It feels like an end more than a start. Gained item, fucking ruining shit. Alright, let's get there before we run out of fucking supplies. Oh god! Godstone Hivrilur. Visit the Godstone Hivrilur. Cool, that's neat. Alright. I don't see fucking other town yet. I would like to see it, because I only have 4 fucking supplies. Caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in your wake, says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of stranger raises, mutters among the caravan. Okay. There's some dudes show up on the trail. It says weapons at their feet, which means they're not inherently armed, but they do have weapons. So either they're real crafty long con highwaymen, or they're actually good people and being straightforward, but their weapons are at their feet, which is a really stupid thing to do if you are a highwayman, or really solid at selling the long con. Okay, so what's the conditions here? If you let us join you, so they get to come along with us, so they get strength in numbers, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals. So, hey, if you let us come with you, we'll show you to a place where you can get supplies. I only have 4 days of supplies, so I do need supplies because I have a fuck ton of people. Let's ask a question. What are you doing out here alone? We were hunting for food when the dredge found our village, says the man. When we returned, looks away, unable to finish. I'm gonna trust them. It might bite me in the ass, but I'm gonna trust them. And, you know, people don't trust them. Morale's already plummeting. Fuck it. I'm gonna let morale plummet so we can get some goddamn food so people can survive. I'm about fucking playing the boo-hoo, but at least you're alive game, so let's do it. If you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. 12 fighters, and renown, and 18 supplies. Fuck yes. Morale declined. Suck a dick. During a rest, one of the men get too drunk and end up splashing meat in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later, the instigator, refresher is tossed on the ground at your feet, and your client's been looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Of course, an apology from him, tie him up until he dries out, laugh off the scuffle, encourage others to let the issue drop. Nope, I need to help morale. One fucker for morale. Okay, so they demand satisfaction. So they need something to happen. So I'm not laughing it off. I'm not getting people to drop it. So we're either tying them up or forcing them to apologize. Forcing them to apologize can be a power struggle, and that can turn out real bad. So we're going to tie him up until he gets less drunk. So let's do it. Grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sot. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content with that some measure has been taken. Booyah. Morale, go up! Morale, motherfucker! Okay, maybe it's just I don't lose morale. I'm fine. Caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village On the way to Frostwither. With beds and fresh supplies, the locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Hooray! Morale, right? Or at least lack of loss of morale. But I need them supplies. Oh, I can talk to people. So we're at a camp. We do heroes, market, the map. We can rest. That's what we do when we're like ready to be done. We're gonna talk to Spearman McGee. I guess I better thank you for helping us out back there. Turns his head, eyes wide as though something was stalking him. Nice beard, Rook, but that's not why I'm here. Okay. Why are you here? Fat clansmen. What? They eat. Don't know how to kill a thing, Rook. Oh, he rolls the R in Rook gratuitously while holding out a spear for you to inspect. I can't roll my R's! This is a dirty trick the game is playing on me. I can't do that. I can't do it. Don't know how. Never learned. Look at this thing. They grow on trees. You can make this from a tree. My advice, show them how to stick some pigs or stick a rabbit, a bird. You can stick almost anything, Rook. You think carefully about how to respond to that. I am totally with this guy. You've always been this way. I need more helpful advice. I gotta go. Helpful advice. I'm totally with him. He's saying that people need to be more self-sufficient and quit being bitches. Glad you finally asked. Don't trust a man just because they have faces and use their mouths. You know what? I like this guy. I can. A man will look at you right through his helmet and lie. Should I trust you? Come on, Rook. Am I wearing a helmet? Ha ha ha! Joke. Think carefully how to respond to that. Have you always been this way? I don't know if there's a negative connotation to that. Isaiah! No! Get out of the way! Isaiah! Hidden command. Ah! There it is, right there. Isaiah! No. I've got to go. I get it. We all have things to do. Me, I was about to go swimming. That's funny. At least you're keeping clean. Nobody comes looking for you in a pool of water, you know. Don't let me waste too much time there, okay? We'll come get you before we leave. I'll see you around. Only if you keep your eyes open, Rook. That's true. You will only see someone around if you keep your eyes open. You can't help but hope there is nothing sinister about that last comment. I like that guy a lot. I feel like he's the type of guy that Janser would probably like as well. Or at least find very complimentary or amusing. Heroes! I got some sort of item too. Alright, I think I want to take your necklace away. And I think I want to put it on her. 10% chance to do twice the strength damage. I could give it to him too. What does his other item do? So extra dodge. Yeah, he gets hit a lot. He does too, but they haven't gotten promoted yet. Promote! Alright, you're doing pretty swell over here. Yes. Let's break some fucking armor. Alright. Promote! Alright, what do we want to give you? We want to give you more strength / damage. Eagle eye, eagle eye, This is my attack order. I actually think I want to do it this way. Set up my archers first, and then some of my melees. I mean, originally I had it the opposite, but with her move to, like, stops one from moving, I should actually have her, like, maybe even go first. But I think I'll have her still go second. Maybe I'll do this. But I like having Rook go last because then when they're all in attacking position, he can move and attack the person I want to get maximum using that prey move. So yeah. Why? Why? Okay. Market map. It's a map. It's a map. It's a map. Just see where we are. I know we're in the south north-ish area. But I forgot. Oh, we're in the east. What? So, like, everybody else in the other group, they're over here by the Wandering Road. And Rook up here. So we started in Scrolger, and we're going to Frostvale. Frostvale. I thought we were, like, down here. But I guess it makes sense because it's all snowy that we'd be up by Snow Place Land. Okay. Why? Okay. Market. Supplies. You can buy things. Serpent earrings. Can I look at them? Where's my buttons? Wait, what? Buying. Okay. So, buy supplies. Right now I have 7 days worth of supplies. So I can buy a bunch of supplies, basically. Or no, I guess items. There we go. I was like, how do I select those things? 10% dodge of whatever. And these. +1 strength. Stripping some strips of metal to your wrist may give you a heavier swing if you can hit your target. That's really not too bad. It costs 5. I have a lot. I lost that amazing bracelet because I'm a douche. I will purchase that. What are the earrings? This is a subtle magic knife. This is a little bit more agile than before. I mean, 1 in 10 dodging a strength attack. I mean, that's pretty fucking good. I have 31 things. Use renown for supplies, items, and leveling up, but I need to get kills as a prerequisite to leveling up. These are level 1, so anybody can use them, which is nice. I'll do this for just a little bit extra. I have 8 days worth of supplies. Okay. Heroes, and then rest. Heroes that rest, motherfucker. Oh. Okay. Give you the thing that has dodge. Yes. And then give you does 1 the strength. What does this thing do? 10% chance to do twice as much strength. It's pretty fucking good too. Okay. Alright. Everybody's got items. Hooray, we're cool. And we'll go ahead and rest, and then we'll GTFO and be a cool guy person. Rest. Morale improved. So we could rest again. Let's do it. There we go. We're getting that morale up. I bought that extra supplies, so now we can leave. I got our little douche smiley face, man, smiley facey. So it was worth it. I don't know how far this place actually is, but I hope we have enough. You're only just outside the village when 2 men in red approach. My name is Hogan, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother is Mogan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostvale. A third man exuding rage, charges up the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan! He screams. Yeah, I figured. What's going on? Town leader. These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True. You can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skrolgar. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs has appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves! Damn. Won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Let people decide their own. I don't want anything to do with this. Say nothing. So here's some things that I'm thinking about. So my initial in-game roleplay type of brain is thinking, I don't want to piss off this leader who I was just, they let me stay and rest. I also don't want to possibly ruin the relationship between a group of armed villagers who could become allies or could become enemies. My metagaming brain is like, town leader is town leader. That guy is Hogun and Mogun, which have specific actual names, which could either be actual characters, like in a party, or it could be nobodies. But it is possible, since they have actual names, these two at least, could possibly become playable characters. So that makes me want to lean slightly more in favor of them and against the town leader. Allow people to decide on their own. There won't be anything. Like, my instinct would be to say nothing and kind of see how it plays out. I don't inherently trust them. From what I've understood about the group and strangers, they probably don't trust them. So I'm going to say there won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrives. So I'm going to try to be the peacekeeper and try to be like, yo, once these motherfuckers show up, we're all fucked. So, like, slow your roll. I'm going to try to do that instead of saying nothing, which I kind of want to do. Town leader, dredge my ass. I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogun. You got two choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Hogun. Mogun, what do you say? I thought it was unfair that he only asked me. Mogun draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogun. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. Okay, here we go. Now we have, like, legit choices. Okay. Settle this yourselves. Don't get involved. I won't kill men for defending their homes. Side with the villagers. Ivor, let's make this fair fight. Side with the brothers. If I do this, eventually there will be a winner between the two, and they are not going to like me because I didn't help. So it's better that I side with someone, I think. The question is who? So this says side with the villagers, not that. So now I'm a little confused on how I've understood this process. Maybe the villagers are not the village leader? I'm not sure. But this seems like the most rational choice here. This could get me in trouble, even though you're trying to be a nice guy by not provoking things, but it's gonna happen. This, I'm not really sure. I mean, you might be able to get Mogun and Hogun as party members, but apparently siding with the brothers is not siding with the villagers, which I kind of don't want to do. So I think I'm going to side with the villagers and see what that means and plays out, and then I'll know for the future. Okay, we're going to lose some of their bravado as Iver approaches the scene, shield raised. They drop their axes. Didn't expect that. Not seeing as they fled their own town. Town leader. We wouldn't survive next winter with neglected farms. These bastards know that. We're not ungrateful. I'll have something sent to you before you go. I don't really know what happened there. Clansmen haul the two brothers roughly back to the village. Before you leave, a generous selection of fruits and other foods are sent to the caravan. You soon return to the road, wondering how long it will be before the dredge arrive here. So I helped them out, and they rewarded me with supplies. Morale improved. Well, that was a fucking great choice. Oh, morale declined too. That marches quietly alongside the caravan. A little distance since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Oddleaf approaches you both. Alette, I have something for you. Let's get it up the long banner from the caravan, and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skulgar. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out later. It looks that way. Guess I'll have to find out later. I don't know. Well, I legit don't know. It's possible. Guess I'll have to find out later. I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know. Oh, then that means... It goes quiet for a minute while Alette unfurls the banner. Is she saying that I gotta bang Blondie McWhite? At least gonna teach me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? What? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who lived in Skulgar throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. I wish you were here, and I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all of this. Dredge leaving home, and... Why did you leave those men behind? In the village? Won't the dredge come for them? I mean, if it's okay to ask. Aha, she's uncertain about my life choices. Speaking of life choices, X-Bean, Senshi, Diablo Storm, Snowflow, Count Chocula, Wobotron, It's a Pixel, Reznov, Janzer, Chill Orc, Zodzerk, These Lumps, Scraggly Man, Eddie Ammo, Chains on Chaos, Todd, Gorgon's Kiss, Volts, Next Gen Glitchy Plays made the life choice of supporting this stream, and I appreciate that, and you are wonderful people. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, it had to be their decision. I'm not used to any of this. It seemed like the right thing to do. It had to be their decision. Let's go with that. Deciding what happens to other people. I'm glad I'm not you. I wouldn't know what to do. Not exactly my calling either. Yeah, I know. Dad, I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together, sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skulgar is your burden now. I like all of the names that I can't pronounce, how I just kind of go through all the letters and sounds I can't make or am unsure of. Ooh, training. Heroes rest. Let's talk to Lady McWhite. Blondie McWhite clothes. How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. At first, sometimes when a loved one died, people say it didn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Oddleaf before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? I never cared for that expression. It means you're going to be okay. People look up to you. It means you're going to be okay is what it means. And strong means you're going to persevere. That's not being strong. That's just being. That's also true, I guess. However, not everybody does that, so being strong, I guess, would be no, I guess, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Being okay is a natural, yeah, I get it. Fair enough, lady. Well said. If I feel nothing about my husband's dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. Many years you've known the chieftain's wife. This is probably the most you've ever talked. So, you asked me to come find you? Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? You're your family. You should carry it. What would you have done? Huh. Why me? He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it. But I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow women. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I would vouch for you. I think they would follow you. I would vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. What? I'd do it. It's not about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us. I think this is what has to happen. So this is very neat. She is rejecting even her own philosophies and what she believes is probably right for the more realistic concept as opposed to the ideal of doesn't matter how correct it is or how much I believe it is. If other people don't believe it, then it holds no power or weight, which is really sad, but also really, really intelligent. So she is going to deny herself and move along with the injustice for the betterment of other people, which is crazy and fucked up, but also very much so life. Maybe this is best. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. I'll do my best to rely on you. Yeah, let's do the strong woman thing. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. Ha ha! I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've heard or the sweetest. I was hoping it was the sweetest. Listen, I know I dragged this out. Truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. What? I don't want our banner to end here. We'll be safe with you and Alette. But I don't have a son or apparently a wife, so I mean, your shit, my shit. I mean, yeah, I guess if she's, barren or some shit, then she literally can't. Whereas I could just knock up some broad and get a dude baby. So that's fair. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to camp. Wait. She puts your hand on her shoulder as she heads back to camp. I was just like, does she have stretch arms, strong arms? And she's just leaving her hand there as she's heading back? No. She's probably just doing it, and then as she passes by, it drops. That's what I assume. Morale improved! Yeah, morale. More Al. Everybody loves Al. Give us all of the Al. We love Al. Al is so improved. We didn't do any fighting. What do we got going on? Do we get any more candy? Nope, no more candy. No item for Iver either. Do some training. Training. Thanks for everybody who has been hanging out. Those that are here currently, those that were here. I appreciate your existence. Alright. Spearman. Yo, Spearman, back the fuck off. Go. I'm gonna just stack the fuck out of some people. Check this shit out. Willpower +2. So we got Thrasher and Basher and Boppy and Bipper. Alright. Wow, so these two, Backbiter and Thrasher, are some gnarly ass motherfuckers. And they get to go first. And this guy gets to go last. Okay. Fuck you. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. That was gnarly and awful. Okay. Oh, he lost a lot of armor doing that. Let's go ahead and dig away at some armor there. We're back. We're back. Back, back. Back, back. Hip, hip. Back, back. Haru, what? Haru, thanks for lurking earlier, sir. We're back. Back, okay. Well, that was weird. Thanks, OBS, for failing at life. What you guys missed was my archer lady. She's allowed to do extra damage to anybody who has taken armor damage. So that guy that is now dead, she could do 8 damage to him. So she did 8 damage to him and fucked his world up. Let's see, how much health? Oh, I could outright kill him. I wouldn't even have to move. He's gonna go next turn too, so why not? Suck a dick, bitch! Cha! Alright, well, we are super fucking hurt. But 9 of the fertilizer for 1 armor damage and 1 extra damage for each person they pass through. So that whole thing is about knocking people through other people. I am going to murder his armor, and then the archers can kill the fuck out of him. Iver is fucking almost super fucking dead, unfortunately. But you can hurt some people. Who's gonna get a turn next? That guy who doesn't matter. Then it'll be your turn. Then his turn. Okay, let's attack him for 8 damage. Then he'll move, and then we get to kill him. And then it'll become somebody else's turn. Alright. Oh! Iver is almost dead. Iver only has 1 health. Okay. Oh, she can't hit anybody from back there. She can only do 7 damage. Dude, that guy's turn first. He'll be able to actually hit. Oh, fuck. Iver is definitely going to be dead. Yeah, Iver is definitely dead, unfortunately. He only has 1 strength. So he dies here. Yep. And then he'll probably die from the 2 archers. Oh, he just got really hurt. That guy's dead. Pillage. So it could have gone better. That's alright. It was training. We were trying to be learning. Alright. Heroes. Rest. Morale is good. We got a bunch of supplies. Fuck it. Let's rest. Now we can get the fuck out. Pork chop sandwiches. Yeah, sorry about OBS having a weird seizure or some shit. Just shitting all over itself. That's quite unfortunate. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Wish the fighters well, send them off with extra supplies, remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. Here's are their own, tell them they're needed here. Nope, nope. That can be dangerous. I'm gonna wish them well. Play safe. Cosmos, thanks for the host, most. I feel like that's what Em said yesterday, actually. So I'm probably just stealing his line. Or we're just way too similar. So, how was the rest of the Roll20 adventure there, Cosmos? Was it bittersweet? I heard some good laughs there a little bit earlier when I was able to listen in. I'm doing good. I'm streaming. It's good times. We had some interesting intellectual, reflection and thought from one of the characters earlier. And we're venturing away from the town that was under attack at the end of last stream and whatever, and some shit has happened. And we're trying to make it to this other town. We haven't made it there yet. Lots of shit just keeps happening along the way. You not understanding. Kin is kin, you say. Do what you must to protect them. The man claps you on the shoulder, and the fighters depart. -8 fighters. Eh? Morale declined. Is your voice off again? Oh, it could be. Let me just reset the camera and see if that fixes it. Because, OBS had sex with itself and fucking broke like a complete piece of shit. Again, the standard. So, yeah, so who knows? So, yeah. Oh. Hey, let's snap. Not officially over. Man, I thought you guys were gonna end like 2 weeks ago, and then I saw your thing about today being, credits, epilogues, etc. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm surprised to hear that it's not officially over yet. Are you guys doing another game of it, another night, or are you just saying that it still exists in the realm, like it's still a thing, or what? Pretty close. Good for me. Nice. Especially over I made a typo. Oh, okay. Oh, now officially. Oh, I gotcha. Now I'm seeing the now and the not being okay. Alright, complaints of Ranford's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snag canvas through a campfire, noticed in a wagon aflame, then put out the fire, put the wagon and restored his leg before leaving to you. Banned him from camping near others in the future. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Punish him physically. Alright, well, people don't like him before, and we made a fool of him and didn't help. He's gonna still try to sneak alcohol. Banning him from camping near others is not really... We're gonna punish him physically in front of everybody, you know? Set an example, I guess. I think other people will probably like that. It just sucks for him. But, town drunk fucking shit up. He's gotta make an example of him. You're considering your options when Oddleaf appears out of nowhere and doubles him over with a gut shot. Danger everyone again, and you'll get more than a cracked rib, she shouts, leaving in a huff. Let's go back to her satisfied with the outcome. So, she did what I was going to do anyway. So that's cool. Cool with that. Morale improved. However, did leave it open if people want to return to it. Nice, nice. Yeah, no worries. You corrected your mistake. I just didn't catch it. Dread shots a man from the back of the caravan. It's Rannerster, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing the shoes at distance. Fear races to the caravan. The fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings, and furious men are surround him. Yeah, let's get the fuck away from him. Just ready your stuff against the judge. Banish him from the caravan. He's out. Enough. I've had enough of him. This man's meager belongings and some food are thrown in a pile as everyone moves on. He's tied loosely to a tree. You expect he'll break his bonds eventually once he sobers up. Please, I swear, he pleads to your back, finally realizing his plight. Whether his dredge were imagined or not, you don't expect to see him again. Morale declined? I mean, I could just let them punish him, but clearly that's not going to help. So, enough of that guy.
The howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against dredge as well.
Yeah, we made it to a town. No, they do have stone walls. Big stone walls. That's why I said they probably would. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostviller for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. So a bunch of refugees came, and they're like, yeah, we can't do it. I understand that. Makes sense. This is not looking good. Why are so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. They finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Vol from Blotzblocker, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostviller has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates. When the dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting the wall somehow. I want to know more about what's going on in there. Let's lay low for now and see what happens. Where else could we go? Alright, well, going somewhere else is not in the questions right now. Lay low and see what happens. We can predict what's going to happen based on the fact that all these other people have just kind of been here and are not allowed in. So we need to do something that's going to be some type of action. We can figure out maybe spy or something like that, and then get in there somehow. Let's get intel first, then act. So I want to know what's going on in there. I see a lot of people gathered around the rest houses and the gates. We could find out what they know. How do we get in anyway? They closed the gate. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. I was gonna break it. Just push really hard. Okay. Heroes Rest Gate Market. Let's hit up the market. What you got for me, market? Supplies, days worth, renown. We got silver locket. Reveals a tuft of white fur that must have been precious to its owner. A cursed fane said to fill itself with the blood of the enemies and grant power to those who would keep it full. So you get 3 will per kill. You kill a motherfucker, you get all your will back. That actually would be pretty good on my spearman, but he's not even level 2 yet. I don't know where we're gonna end up doing. I got a lot of renown. Let's get 12 supplies. 3 supplies is 1 day's worth, so we got 4 extra days on us now. Alright. Heroes Rest. Let's go check out the gate. You approach the gate where hundreds of people have gathered in the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors. Several pin-cushioned bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belong there. AKA, you approach the gates, you get full of arrows, probably, and now they're just left there. And people are afraid to even go claim the bodies, because if they do, they get shot. That's probably what's happening here. Archers of the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason when they're not flinging stones and curses. You would expect to push his gates open. Find out more from the crowd. Shout out the guards on the wall. Find out more from the crowd. You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. That's probably not true. And even if it is, it's like a tactical thing. They're like, we can feed everybody and be starved in a couple days, or we can hoard here for ourselves and guarantee that we survive X years. Shout at the guards. I don't know if that means aggressively or not, but yeah, let's try it. Reference Gorgar, open the gates! You shout to the archers, not expecting much. You get as much as you expected. Yeah, that's kind of okay. Alright. These gates, try something else. You leave the crowds and head back down the hill. There are a lot of people gathered around the rest houses. Maybe we can find help there, or at least make ourselves useful. So, I guess we go to the rest place. We don't actually rest. Spend a whole day at the rest houses. Everyone gives you the same story. Chieftain just shut the gates. There are a lot of wounded people here. We can help them. The rest house is overflowing with the sick, wounded, and the noise. Tend to the wounded. Settle in for long haul. Rest for the day. Let's try to make some good blood amongst these people. Maybe they can help us out, give us more intel. Tend to the wounded. Oddly, spend a day along with others in your caravan treating wounds, most of which came from archers at the gates. I heard from one woman that the city has been sending carts with food around. Could be a way in, Ivy replies. Next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Oddly, protests, aside from leading to a fight, it would probably mean no more food for the refugees. Wait ambush the next cart. We'll wait and confront them. Leave the food cart alone. I don't want to get involved with those. You're going to suffer for it, you say. You return to what you were doing. Alright. Leave and try something else. Put the clamor of the rest house behind you. I still think we should be getting in that city, says Ivor, spying the gates on the hill. Yeah, but how do we spy there? buy a few more. I feel like we're gonna waste a lot of time here doing stuff. Let's go ahead and rest for another day. They don't need to rest. Experiment, eats, talks with others, and feels a little better in general. Everyone but Iver, who is anxious about being out in the open. Late in the day, you notice a crowd forming around a man shouting about something. Investigate the commotion, of course. Commotion is turning into an angry mob who are becoming ever furious about being kept out of the city. You overhear them talking about attacking archers on the wall and breaking through the gate. Wish them good fortune. We want no part of that. You decline. You really don't see how they'll get through the gates, and who knows how many armed men await you inside. After some time, you see the angry mob leaving the rest house, shouting about breaking the city. You watch from afar as they surge forward. Archers on the walls don't hesitate to fling arrows at them, and many fall immediately. The rest powerless to do anything to the gates. Soon the disillusioned mob has been scattered, with nothing to show for it but dead bodies. You turn back to the caravan. Leave and try something else. I still think we're just spying on the city. Okay. Well, how do we do that besides fucking up the, thing, dude? Approach the gate, blah, blah, blah. I really expect to push these gates open. I'm willing to try, despite sizing up the doors that look like they could hold back an army. And when men start shooting arrows and pouring out to stop you, then you kill them, he says. You're not sure this is the most sound plan. We're not doing this. That's a terrible idea. We don't even know how many are in there. Iver folds his arms. He seems almost relieved that he didn't have to live up to his earlier boast. That's funny. Alright. Back to the rest houses. Rest for the day. Rest for the day. Rest for the day. Alright, well, how do we do that then? Wasting supplies. Should have done the cart, but I didn't want to do the cart right away. It was my first option. Like, dude, we got other options. Come on. Let's do one of those. One of those. Promote. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. I like that the game actually has music playing all the time, as opposed to some games where it's like, oh, we'll do some music a little bit. Alright, now you're kind of fucked. So in for the long haul, maybe, I guess? After a long day of argument, finally agreed to digging in with the others if you have to. Are you sure there's another option? Asked Ivers. Sooner or later, I'll just remember that. Let's make sure we haven't missed anything, I guess. But I've already done all the things. I've already clicked on things. Unless I, like, change my mind about something. Go to the gate. Pin cushions. Blah, blah. Leave the gates. I've already done everything that I can. So I guess I have to do that. Alright, settle in. All you can do is be ready. Settle in, you're not sure how long, but you know it's the best you can do for now. Oh. Okay. So all that, like resting, like, individual days I did, like 3 in a row, total waste. Should not have done that. I was just wasting supplies. I don't know if it upped morale or not, but Hulkor or Hawkor or Hogun or Hakon, that's his name. Hakon, we're back! I was able to get as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons and supplies too. 100 Vol! 100 fighters! 200 supplies, that's a lot of supplies. You perk up. You just now realize Mulgar has been talking to you since Wagner died. Everyone's been looking to you to make decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon? I heard you. What were you saying? Sorry. Just tired. Go on. I heard you. Saying the Vol we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. Ha ha ha! Hilarious. He also said we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eric. Eric? I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants dredge crawling through his streets. We put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouth, then. You're sure that wound is healed, Ludin? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If somebody happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. They're right, Ludin. Return to Strand. Go home. Ludin makes his own decision. Wagner's dead. There's no reason to stay. What are we gonna do here? Fuck. This is too much of sending Whiny McGee back to... And the Vol were mean to me. I'm not really sure I fully understand this one. Wagner's dead. There's no reason to stay. If they mean like stay in the immediate vicinity and still go around. RPG lover, I love you. Thanks for the host there. RPG lover unfortunately had his computer explode. But he was seeking input and interest on some other projects that he might work on. So if you know how to find his Twitterverse, you can check that out and share your opinion and or learn more about that. But RPG, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for the host. I guess I could say Luda makes his own decisions. Just play it super duper diplomatic. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer at all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Man, I hate that kid so much. Such a douche. Something about his computer reverting. Did it let out the smoke as well? That's a good question. I don't know. Emphasize, thanks for the retweet. Appreciate it. Slowly fixing everything. Cool, man. I'm glad that at least you're getting things fixed. You motherfucker, Haru. You motherfucker, telling people in here to follow me. How dare you be such a supportive, wonderful mod. 10 out of 10. Better hear RPG. Yep, indeed. Haru, I love you. Thanks for modding and stuff. My road is not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Cautious, no more losses. Tell them we cover the mountainside and dredge bodies. Won't stop until Schlid is retaken. Tell them we cover the mountainside in dredge bodies. To war! To war! See, Haru, Cosmos appreciated you castering myself. Alright. We get to talk to some motherfuckers. We got a map. We got a leave. We got a heroes. Let's talk to Moger. I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I know the answer. Do you? Steady old mugger, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Then you tell me about the caravan? Have you ever wanted to be in command? Think we're walking into a death trap? This many fall? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself. That's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? Still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of slag, dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the Warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. I didn't realize we could do that. Seems obvious now, really. to caster command the channel that you're in, yeah. It's funny though. Yeah, you can caster anybody you want. Caster anyone in the channel of the channel. I wonder if there's other types of caster inception that you could do. It'd be pretty hard. Unless you had, like, people hosting other people. Then you could do, like, caster of this person who's hosting this person. I mean, that's the closest you could get, really. Caster! Caster is a great caster. You should check them out. They're almost as good as yourself or everyone. Good stuff. Talking about the caravan. Have you ever wanted to be in command? It sounds like he doesn't. Can you tell me about the caravan? So there's many fall. Half of them want to hit each other. The best want to be left alone. Anyone you should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off to each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. Fighters who got stranded aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. There are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Luden's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Luden's pet Vol is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too. Yursa. She's probably the best fighter Luden's got, to be honest. Heard some of the Vol call her the Witch. Why? Flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Vol more than the dredge. So does it make sense, Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Why do you ask? What do you ask? So that's interesting. So we got Luden. He's got... So... Mulgar alluded to there being some other thing going on, but he dismissed it because he probably doesn't want to create chaos since he's pretty well put together. But I think Mulgar thinks that Luden, being the little dipshit that he is, had his pet Vol backstab Wagner and let him die to kind of fuck up this alliance that Luden apparently has no interest in anyway. And is kind of all whiny and annoyed that he has to come along in this bullshit. Which makes sense. Anyway, I'm not going to ask him about the command one because that seems stupid. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Which would explain why Mager doesn't trust him, because he thinks maybe he's behind the murdering. The murdering. Ubin. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always was around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. Suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I did that.
Woo! Lemons and Peter!
RPG lovers here! That's what that means. It also means Symbiotic is here. Those are the two that constantly use the party people. Alright, now! Gross shame. You know what, Cosmos? Thanks a lot! And you have a great evening, and I hope you rest really well, and you feel really refreshed tomorrow, and you have a great fucking Friday.
Balls, man!
Whoa.
We just ran over a small bus. Small bus. I just ran over it.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, they didn't see anything. Cosmos, have a good one, man. I hope you enjoyed my positive, angry yelling. And if you didn't, that's okay. I still mean all the words that I said, just maybe in a different way. But super appreciate you hosting after your stream.
Oh, right, you're like a samurai, huh, Rafi?
I am a samurai!
Rafi, your toilet and your goddamn kitchen occupy the same metal tub.
Just like a samurai!
Just like a samurai. Have a good night, Cosmos. Have a good one, man. Thanks for the fun times. By the way, everybody, the Cosmos guy does a bunch of different things. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, he's been playing Battletech, which I strongly advise that you check out. It looks like a really cool game. And I'm sure Cosmos would love to field any questions and stuff that you have about the game. But it's very similar to a lot of those tactical games like XCOM and whatever. But definitely worth checking out. So check out the Cosmos stream. He's going to go rest up so he can come back real strong and do the games. It's true. It's true. But I love that shit that he does over there, so drop a follow. Adios, Cosmos! Alright, so I suppose when we spoke, we knew that. I could use some help there. The Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Vol. Margar's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. You consider what to say next. What are you always putting down in that journal? I heard you were a terror in your day. What do you suppose happened to the sun? That's a bit bizarre. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old Vol can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim, collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumir is close, I think, but the adult son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be offed before I am. Although, Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of his current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, the point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Drunder now. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence. Don't get fancy on my behalf. Hack on. Okay, well. What are you always putting down in that journal? What do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. I've got a banner and arborang for that, you know? You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? Tell us a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. Ha! You relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? I've never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Vol in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it if it's the end. I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ah! Get some rest. There's always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Alright. There's the map, I guess. Map. Map. It's a map. There's a map. The map. Okay. So we're gonna head east along the douchebag path. Heroes. Before we leave. Heroes! Zeros to heroes. Oh, get Eric up in that bitch. Yo, what up, Eric? Get up in that. Get up into that thing. A herpa derpa derpa. Get up into that thing. Alright. Let's roll. I'd like to do another fight before we end the stream. It is past 9 though. It did start a couple hours ago. So we'll go do at least a couple of events here. Diddle 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 do. But I am enjoying this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Even though I don't put a lot of like super serious effort into the dialogue, I just kind of read it like a douche or however I fucking feel like. But look at that, says Margar. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen though. We could just easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Ludin overhears. There's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't. I thought you did. Be a waste of time. Strand can handle that. Or since we're always to take care of it, we'll deal with it ourselves. It'd be a waste of time. Strand can handle that. We go chasing out every pack of dredge on the horizon, we'll be out here for a year. He says no more. Hell yeah, fuck that shit. I'm here to save the world. You got shit to do. Hakan! Oh, Hakan! You hear Ludin's hard-booted trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way. Am I right? Not wrong, why do you ask? In fact, I plan to go out of my way to kill them. Nope, we only kill dredge when necessary. Why do you ask? Because since we left Amberine the Vol, I've been acting like I need protection. Don't assume only the Vol can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grofheim, the banner of Amberine. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter. Ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you were his kindeer. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin, Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? Doesn't mean I care what happens to you. In my own way. What a tough act, kid. That doesn't mean I care what happens to you. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Ludin looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. Heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. We're throwing him for a loop. For a motherfucking loop. On exertion. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. You want to add more than 1 star to your attack. Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack or move 3 spaces further than usual if you got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. We got motherfuckers to talk to. We got all sorts of shit. We got training. I don't know. Oh, this is that witch lady or whatever they called her. Let's go talk to. I think this is Breve, whatever the douchebag pet guy is. Let's go talk to him. Bercy, that's his name. You have a moment. As you approach Percy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Percy. You're Hakan. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. Was a volatile working for Ludin? Where'd you learn to fight? Can I trust you? I won't keep you any longer. Oh, damn. Where'd you learn to fight? Same as you. By fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean?
Hey, I like your lamp. It's like a big old dick.
People. Let me hear some noise. Dryads in the house. Jump, jump. Rejoice says there's a over here, a over there. Wave your hands in the air. Shake your derriere. These 3 words mean you're getting busy. Whoom. There it is.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop. Oh, Ev, what's up, man? Thanks for the bits, making it a party up in this bitch. You murdered the bit boss real good. Now we have an emphasized bit boss way up there. He's got so much bittiness to him. So much bittiness. You murdered Count. Real good, mans. How are you doing, Emph? Hope you're doing swell. I don't know if you still intend to stream tonight or if you decide not to do that or however that works. I know yesterday you said it might be impromptu and you said earlier you were iffy, but it's good to see you. Glad you're here. We're just talking to some homies up at camp, trying to piece together what's going on. Emph boss hype, RPG style. Alright, I've had a lot of jobs. Oh, I can't trust you. Such a weird question. Ugh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. What's Avral doing working for Ludin? What's Avral doing working for another Vol? What difference does it make? Looks like you're in charge now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed. He's important to you? No. But that's one way to put it. Interesting. I'm gonna ask this anyway. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends on what you mean. Exactly, that's how I felt about that question too. Who's back where you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself, and you'll figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Percy grins, pleased with himself. I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, oh leader of all. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping them alive. Got it. As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there's a bit of a threat behind that gravelly request. So, Percy, for whatever reason, has some sort of self-motivation to keep Ludin alive. Maybe it's money, maybe it's something else. But he definitely is someone who is self-serving. He is looking out for numero uno, for sure. And that makes him a little bit less insane to me. So that's interesting. Bitty titty, hey peeps, I'm doing good. Thought I had some time, so I chill. You don't read gibberish sentence. No, I'll never. It was beautiful. I'll hold it with me forever. Talk to Fire Arrow lady. You're so right. She watches you approach with her head tilted back. And points a thumb toward Ludin's tent. Is that like this? Or is it like... I'm trying to point with my thumb. It's probably the first one. No, here for you. Oh, yeah. She's doing one of these, like, over there. Like... this type of head pointed back. One of those, like... no, here for you. Oh? Can we talk? Shakes her head no, smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words, you get two impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You don't talk. It's about flaming arrows. You're Ludin's bodyguard. Well, this has been fun. You're Ludin's bodyguard. No, he's mine. Before you have a chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You're his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How do you end up with someone like Ludin? Luck. It's about the flaming arrows. Sure is an eyebrow. If all on fire don't get along, all you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them, she pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly, a bird combusts in a tree behind you and falls to the ground smoldering. Half the camp is turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. You don't talk. No. You do, though. I don't. She smiles warmly, clearly enjoying her game. She watches you expectantly. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arm, hand on her chin, cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Yrsa. Hakon. You stop, look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. She puts a forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart. Not sure what to make of that. Lady of few words, yeah. And yeah, so she is probably not actually a witch, but since she's heard the rumors, she's going to let it go. And she's just playing the game of can neither confirm nor deny anything. And then people are like, "The fuck, bro!" We're going to do training because I kind of want to fight things. And then I'll probably have the dudes rest. And then I'll end the stream for today. So there's two factions. I guess they both have their main characters. Well, it seems like I am following a Varl storyline and a human storyline. So Rook is the main character of that one. And this one, it started with Yubin, and now it's Hakan. So, oh shit, I have what's her tits here as well. And what's his bro? Slag and burn. Explodes in 5 tile area, leaving 2 coals.
Woo! Lemons and Peter!
Oh my god, I'm back. No one cares. I'm back. No one cares. Refilled phone minutes going to work. Here are some bits. Oh, you got your phone thing fixed. Sorted out. That's good to hear. And here's some thanks for the bits, man. Will their paths collide? Of course they'll collide. They will absolutely collide. Now what happens after they collide? I have no idea. I don't know if it will be like, oh, big thing. Do you choose this person to pursue and continue? Or this person to choose and continue? Or do they just merge and then you do them together and then you interchangeably do their actions or whatever? I don't know. But, yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, so that's cool. So we got Shield Douche. Shield Douche, really strong. Shield Douche, Archer Bitch, and other dude. I'm going to have them all murder those people down there. That guy's way tankier than everybody. I'm going to have you here. Mulgur there. You there. Actually, I'm going to have... Yeah, I'll have... Here, where's Ludin? Ludin, you bitch. There you go. And Hakan here. Eric.
Hey, I like your lamp. It's like a big old dick.
I'm attention seeking. Later.
Well, you did there. I saw it. I love it, Count. Have a good one, man. Have a good night at work. Hopefully it's not awful and it's at least tolerable. But yeah, have a good one, Count. Thanks for swinging by, saying hi, and dropping some bits. Appreciate it. I just saw the Coach Chocula. It's funny to me. Coach Chocula. Alright. Rally. Any range. So he's like a support dude. What does he have? He has 2 exertion, but his stuff's kind of shitty. So he's more of somebody who's going to do extra support stuff. I might have him go engage somebody over here as well. I like the archer where she is. Luden has no break. 3 break, 2 break. Khan goes first. I'm going to put him here in case they go in a different order. I'm going to have our Khan go there. Their exertion is pretty high, though. Like
Everybody here with a dick is now obsolete!
There you go.
and Peach being a bitty titty boss, itty bitty titty with the lily pilly titty.
The lily...
And gots them little itty titty bitty to bitty the lily.
Got real poetic there. The lily, I was like, lily? With what? Lily, lily, pilly, titty. And gots them little itty bitty, titty bitty to bitty the lily. That's right. Boobs. There you go. That's what it's just like all those words. Boobs. Those words mean boobs. All right, let's just go with this. All right, so we got that guy who will go first. He won't be able to do anything. Akan will get a turn. Then that guy will get a turn. Then he will get a turn. Archer will go. Eric. Other douche I don't care about. Hakan again. Is that right? Oh, that's Luden. Luden. Guy who's pretty tanky. Archer lady. Tanky dude over there. Okay. So let's do this shit. Sundering. I don't remember what that does, but I don't care. We're gonna fuck all sorts of your armor up, sir. Alright. Do. Exactly. That's right. Let's engage with this guy. Bring the pain. I don't remember what that does. Aha, there we go. Break damage to the target. +1. Return the favor. So if we attack, we'll do some. We can also break the pain. But that guy will probably come up. Yeah, so we'll do it. We'll bring the pain because the other guy might come up. 5 damage to Hakan. Wow, I can do 10 damage to her outright. Let's fucking do it. Then we'll kill that fucker next turn. Alright, so we can kind of do whatever we want here. Have Eric go here. Hakan more willpower.
Hey, I like your lamp. It's like a big old dick.
Fuck duck luck cuck tuck cuck suck ruck muck nuck. I don't know anymore.
Good luck with that. Ah, you said that, right? Yeah, luck was in there. Fuck, duck, luck, cock, tuck, cuck in a different way. Suck, ruck, muck, nuck. Yuck. Did you do yuck? You missed yuck. Yuck. Nah, Volt, yuck. This is a pretty good list, though. Thanks for the bits, man. And the lols. The bits, lols. The lols, bits. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Only do one either way. But we can do Impale, knock him back, and bleed for every move that he takes. So if he comes back to fight Ludin, he'll take an extra 1 damage. Alright. Don't move. Anybody who takes armor damage can get super fucked. Oh, you're going to have to move, though, unfortunately. We're going to use a willpower to move.
Bump stuff with me! Chicks dig it when dudes kiss and bump stuff!
Yuck, 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 yuck. The fuck am I doing with my life?
That's the one! You're being beautiful. So it's in a 5-tile area, so 5. That must be the ones adjacent to it. So if we do this, it'll hit him, but not him. Oh, but it is -2 strength. We could hit both of them and hit my own guy. We're gonna do it because I want to know how it works. Oh, that fucker resisted it. Alright. Wow, that is a lot of... That's awful. Wow. Hekon fucking really takes damage hardcore. 100% to hit for 1 and 1, and 1 break to heavy impact. So basically, use Sundering when there's a lot of enemies touching, because then you will do 1 and 1 to multiple targets. We are going to have to attack. We're gonna fuck his armor up. Got 10 doohickeys. Oh, damn, did he just murder the shit out of her in 1 hit? He fucking did, is what he did. Oh my god. Hot damn diggity. This shit is not good. Get my ass fucked up by these fuckers. What's is happening? A fucking arrow lady got fucked. Gotta do as much damage as possible. I actually need to walk up to him. Oh, he's gonna have 1 fucking health. That's gonna piss me off. Let's do it. Deflected. That's some bullshit. Oh, there goes Moger. He's dead as fuck. Here I thought I was going to be a good player, and I'm getting my dick stomped by some of these fuckheads. Be dead. Fuck that guy. Alright. There we go. He resisted it because he's a bitch. Did you just do 11 damage to me? Holy fucking tits. You just did 11 damage. can't use any willpower to move, huh? That's kind of garbage. This is fucking insane. This is crazy. There we go. Thank God for pillars. It's gonna fucking kill everybody in one fucking hit, though. Fucking psycho motherfucker. Oh, he has 0 exertion. Oh, that's awful. So he definitely needs exertion next time he levels up, because he has 0. Do it anyway. I mean, it's only gonna do 1 damage, but whatever. Yay, he'll be dead next turn. Fuck you, I win, barely. That was terrible. That was terrible. That's what that was. Okay, well, I have to figure that out way better. I was doing much better with the other party. Shit. Alright. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and let everybody rest. Alright. Go ahead and leave. And then we'll end it. We'll end the stream here, guys. I'm assuming it's gonna save from when I left. But, alright. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight.